Hello again, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I am Zarlin, and welcome back to Ys Origin with my Hugo playthrough. We're almost done with my Hugo playthrough. We'll have one more episode of the Hugo playthrough after this episode is done. But yeah, for right now, here is Zava. Zava, as we have met before, is a summoner of demons. That's what she likes to do. And we're gonna have a long little talk with her. She likes to talk. We'll give it to her for now. And Hugo's basically saying, I'm never going to accept demon energy again. He'd be better off seeking the bottom of a bottle. So yeah. Bold excel in magic. Blah blah blah. Excel in our fields of magic. Basically one-ditch effort to try and get Hugo to join them. But Hugo's just like, I'm not even dealing with that anymore. So, she's going to... there we go. She's going to do this! Which is, basically supposed to, it basically, from what I read, it's supposed to nag us until our demon essence activates again. Until we activate our demon essence again. So Hugo's like, I ain't doing that. You don't know me. Yeah. Pardon me. And since Zava is a master summoner, she summons two giant floating demon head things. With really scary vampire teeth. And, so yeah. The most elite of her familiars. And so we get Zava, Yoglex, and the other head. So, Blue Lotus, tell us how to defeat her.
At the beginning of the fight, you do not need to worry about Zava's demons. Simply double jump to get to Zava's hide and attack her. She will fall to the ground, and you can easily attack her. When she loses about a quarter of her health, she will fuse with one of the heads. Attacking that head will reduce Zava's life bar, but after a few attacks the heads will switch places. Normally the demons have very few abilities. They both have a similar attack of their element, that is a breath attack. The demons will also start out with a laser attack that it will charge for a second. While fused with the fire demon, it will gain a few balls of fire rotating around it, and the ice demon will get a magnetic pull type of ability. If Zava fuses with the ice demon, it will get a few balls of ice floating around it, and the fire demon will gain a fireball attack that will explode when it hits something. Both heads gain a biting attack while Zava is inside them as well, that can do massive damage. After you knock Zava out of a demon, you can damage her for a few seconds, and then she will merge one of the heads into the ground. The arena will change depending on which head goes into the ground. If the ice demon goes into the ground, the floor will become slippery and shards of ice will shoot up out of the ground where you are. Simply keep moving and they should not hit you. If the fire demon goes into the ground, the entire arena will be covered in flames, and you must jump on top of the other demon's head to avoid being damaged. When Zava gets down to about 1/4 left of her health, she will send both into the ground. They will create a large vortex in the center of the arena and try to pull you into it. Simply run to one of the corners of the arena and constantly jump to avoid being pulled in.
Thank you for that, Blue Lotus. And that's the giant ability as well. It's really simple boss fight. I beat it on my first time. That's why you didn't see a cut there. During this fight. But it's really simple. If you don't know what's happening, and you just kind of like attack things, it can go on a lot longer. In fact, you don't even see the fire demon merge with the ground in this part, because I did it so fast it didn't happen. But, yeah. And like I said, beat it in one go. It's quite easy. First time I ever played it, though, it was one of the hardest fights I ever played. And it's a lot harder with Yunka, because she doesn't have the range, but that's besides the point. So, we beat Zava. And, yeah. You will be what? Reborn? I don't know. But Zava is now a pile of dust. And now she's nothing because the pile of dust just kind of goes away. But music gets all dramatic because we're getting close. That, and I believe it's still Demonic Core's music. But Demonic Core music is pretty dramatic anyways. It's been so long since I've been in Demonic Core, besides this part. I don't remember if this was the music of the other part as well. It probably is. These new plant-type enemies, that I just call them plant-type enemies because they're always planted into the ground. But, look at that. That does, like, no damage besides to the floaty guy. But I don't care about the floaty guy. They'll pull you in and try and poison you like he just did there to me. And, so yeah. You should be able to get to, like, the very outside of where the bomb can hit him and kill him in one bomb. Without getting hit by the poison. Because it'll just keep continually sucking in until it gets you. As long as you're on the same screen as it. And then we have the flying enemies from before. And these enemies were in Flooded Prison. Though they're much more aggressive with their, their whatever they are. So, yeah. Poison is, you know, poison. We're gonna hate it. We've been poisoned before. It's nowhere near as bad as, Confuse. And I also will get, cursed in this episode. But, I believe curse will have your defensive and either have your defensive offensive stats or something like that. It's not exactly fun, but I think it's just defensive stats. Because it didn't really take me any longer to kill things. And if you don't get hit while you're cursed, it doesn't really matter. But yeah. And we opened the chest. Well, we didn't open the chest yet. We unlocked it. Not much else to say. Besides, we're about to get this chest here. After I pick up some stuff. Dark Falcon Boots. And now that I'm thinking about it, I never upgraded my boots. I've beaten Hugo's entire storyline by the time you're watching this, and I never upgraded my boots. I just kind of forgot about it. Oh well. Not really that important, but, you know. We've got, once we finish with the demonic core, there's a boss at the end of the demonic core, and then we have the final boss. And, then of course, with the final boss, that'll be the end of the game. And we're gonna do both the demonic core boss and the final boss in the next episode. Simply because this episode is already a little bit over 20 minutes. The next episode is at, like, exactly at 30, so, you know. I like doing extra long finales, just because that's just how I like doing it. If you don't have time to watch it, I'm sorry, but it's just what I like doing. And this series is basically just, like, I like making these episodes. It's not really... I get 2 to 3 views on this when I get 20-some on my LOL videos. But this is fun. And it gives me a reason to, you know, play games again. Of course, the burst mode. Burst mode is also very fun. But I forgot to hit something. I forgot to use, I forgot to hit a button when I was over here. So, I try and use the shield, but that won't get me far enough. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Not much happening. I'm going through Demonic Core. You can obviously see what's happening. Also, I messed up and I should have gone up there. Because up there, if it would have gone up, that's where the medallion is to open the door. And we saw these guys in the first area. But this time, we can't damage them while their shield is up, unlike the last time. As you can see back there, there's a chest. That's where the medallion is. But yeah, you cannot damage them while they are facing you and the shield is up. You either have to damage them from the back, or wait till their shield is down. And since they're always facing you, it's kind of hard to do it from the back. I don't remember if I probably stated it when we first encountered these platforms. But on easy and very easy, those platforms don't fall. It's not a big deal. I mean, this is normal mode, and that is easy mode, so it's supposed to be, you know, easier. Which makes sense. Ah, freaking confused. I'm also cursed now. Acquired the health upgrade again. So yeah, Nothing big and fancy to worry about. Like I said, this chest right here, that I technically could have just ran past this. I find myself just fighting this guy, fighting these guys longer than I really have to. But I leveled up off of him. I have no clue what my level is, really. No clue at all. And I'm not sure exactly where to check. So yeah! Lots of interesting times with Zarlin. I'm not used to making episodes this long. But I'm still quiet in shorter episodes just because I run out of things to say. Because I don't want to go off on completely random tangents that are just like, I ate cereal for breakfast today. You don't care about what I ate for breakfast today? Anyways, really dramatic looking hallway. And, oh, you thought we were done? No. Of course you didn't. There's still a lot of time left on the video. I can't exactly tell the exact numbers. But, still quite a bit. Also, I did not introduce these other new plants that we have. I call them bullet hell plants. Because that's simply what they do. They create bullets that wave around and makes me think of a bullet hell. Like half the crap in this game. So I'm trying to use my burst here to clear out as much of the room as possible. I believe those pink dots that it just shot out will confuse you. That have a high chance of confusing you. But didn't confuse me there, so. But whatevs. I hate these. I hate the slip and slide enemies. That's what I'm gonna call them now. Until I forget. I just hate the slipping aspect of this game, and I know what it's there for, and it's just really annoying. That guy was really easy to kill. Sometimes they're really easy, sometimes they take frickin' forever. And sometimes they'll slam forward towards you and then slam back. And obviously, I've never been hit by the slam back unless it was against multiple ones of those guys. And that's simply because I wasn't paying attention to the one that hit me. I could have used my burst right here. Probably would have been a good idea. I mean, the exit is literally like right at the top of the screen right now. Pretty much. Yep. Oh wait, no, there's another enemy right here. Use your burst. You can't hear me, can you, myself from the past? Should've used burst! Made this go a lot faster, or you could've just walked past him, to be honest. This is not entertaining to watch. Of course, probably a lot of people don't think that my entire Let's Play is not entertaining to watch. But, screw them. Because I'm having fun making it. If you can do that, you can kill him quite fast. But, it takes a bit of work. So, yeah! And I go up to the save point here, and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough to upgrade anything that I want to upgrade. Completely forget to strengthen current leggings. You could totally could have done that. But oh well. Wasn't really focused on that. I'll see you next time!